last August, we flew to Frankfurt, Germany for our first encounter with Wikimania. Here at a youth hostel, hundreds of people from dozens of countries gathered for a week's worth of conferences, conversations, and conviviality, all united by one goal: creating a free online encyclopedia in every language on Earth. Wikipedia.org, the website where this encyclopedia can be found, now ranks among the most visited and valuable in the world. It was created at virtually no cost by volunteers, these self-styled Wikipedians, using an innovative computer program called a wiki, which enables anyone to write and edit on a web page.
I originally had the idea for a free encyclopedia 2 years prior to Wikipedia.
Wikipedia founder Jimbo Wales.
I hired a PhD in philosophy who helped me, and we organized a very top-down, old-fashioned project with a 7-stage review process for articles, and this was really a dismal failure. The main reason it was a failure, I think, is that it wasn't very much fun for contributors.
But I wanted them to think deeply about what it meant to be a wiki.
Ward Cunningham developed the first wiki, or writable web page program, a decade ago.
Would it be safe to say, fair to say, you're the father of the wiki?
I'm certainly the father of the name. I was borrowing heavily from all the hypertext systems that preceded it. But I think there was a promise for the writable web when the web was first conceived. The word wiki came from my brief experience with Hawaiian. I learned the word at the Hawaiian airport when they told me to catch the wiki bus. I'm glad I chose that word because it's managed to stick and bring with it a lot of good vibes from a lot of people.
And we started using that, and then that was almost immediately a big success. So we had more work done in 2 weeks than we've done in a few years.
But what exactly is a wiki?
A site where anybody can add to or correct information they find there. That's done by adding a button to the bottom of every page that says, edit this page. And when you're done editing, you can press save and it's there.
Somewhat unwittingly, Cunningham had created a fantastic social networking tool, but it took the vision of Wales and what rapidly turned into a global volunteer online army that took wikis to the next level, offered the chance to create their own content, and handed a tool that made doing so easy and fun. A community soon began to coalesce.
The wiki is an empowering thing. It lets people who might not otherwise have a voice have a voice.
Rapid order. Thousands, then tens of thousands, then literally hundreds of thousands of articles, photographs, illustrations, and maps were contributed, corrected, improved, and posted online. The English and German language Wikipedias took off first, followed by French, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Arab, and to the dismay of some, even Klingon.
So you have folks from Italy, you have folks from Taiwan and U.S. and Germany and France all sitting around the table here.
I have co-founded a French wiki community, Wiki, and we organize in Paris a wiki meetup each month.
Chinese. I found that the Chinese Wikipedia is very different from the English Wikipedia in terms of how the people edit there and in terms of how people resolve the conflicts there.
In the .com era, the internet started to seem like it was mostly about pop-up ads and porn spam and buying dog food on the internet and things like that. And now I think people are starting to realize, it really is about a global conversation and a global community.
I think what's important is that people have experienced it. They know that the net can be more than a shopping mall. It can be a place where they create as well as consume.
The wiki way is you leave everything open and you just say, okay, I trust you, and that gives people the opportunity to do good, and it's a way of building trust among people.
Representatives from Sun, Apple, and other online titans also caught Wikimania. Apple even showed off its latest feature, the Wiki Widget.
For Mac is the new widget called the Wiki Widget, where you just have a one-click search function and can search the whole Wikipedia site.
And Wikipedia, why Wikipedia?
Because Wikipedia is a great project. You can find almost everything, and you don't have any costs, so it's just a great feature. And all these people are motivated to write in there and try to write things. It's great.
I'm here to introduce Ross Mayfield from Social Text. Social Text was the first company to really do the concept of enterprise wiki.
Ross Mayfield explained how his company's clients, including law firms and banks, now employ wikis in a variety of enterprise or business uses.
We were the first to build a company around wikis, where we're providing a wiki-based platform for collaboration, communication, and publishing inside of enterprises. So the part of the wiki world I'm in is trying to bring wikis into business. So wikis have been basically adopted inside of enterprises already, just from the bottom up, and they may not recognize it yet.
Wikipedians have also begun exploring other uses of the wiki. Need an online dictionary? Enter the Wiktionary. A better Bartlett's? Wikiquote. A repository of source text in any language? Wikisource. A citizen-powered solution to the crisis in journalism? Bingo, Wiki News. All available via the nonprofit Wikimedia Foundation. Its mission is to promote the creation of educational content and to make it available to the public free of charge.
The more you give away, the more you get. I mean, that's we wouldn't have 1.4 million page views a month if we didn't give it all away. So it's a very interesting phenomenon.
We're only now beginning to understand what the impact of large-scale wiki could be.
Meanwhile, the work of creating online encyclopedias in every language on Earth continues in Asia, in Latin America.
And it's great to feel part of this bigger community of Portuguese-speaking people.
And in the Middle East.
I think that there's a great need to have a Wikipedia in Arabic language because of the lack of such intensive encyclopedias or wide that covers all modern topics that our reader in the Arab world would need.
And the Wiki Way continues its rapid spread around the globe. The latest next big thing in information technology.
And I think the Wikipedia is the most interesting thing I know of in all of information technology.
Mitch Kapoor designed Lotus 123, which made PCs ubiquitous in the business world of the 1980s. The Wiki Bang is so big it even got my attention. Having gone to Frankfurt to make a documentary, I came back imbued with a new spirit of collaboration and instead began editing the world's first Wikimentary, a collaborative experiment in filmmaking that will play out online over the next several months.
You do have to submerge your ego a little bit.
Andrew Lee is a researcher at the University of Hong Kong.
Wikipedia is not for everyone. You have to believe in some kind of community spirit or the fact that you are building part of a greater whole and that you can actually hand off your work to someone who can run with that and make it better and better and better. And this is very different than someone who says, this is my newspaper column, this is my article, and my name is at the bottom of it, and no one should touch this. It's a very different concept.
And why not? After all, it's a wiki world.